If you've ever been to a classic French restaurant and had that light, delicious, frozen lemon soufflé, we have nailed it. We have a recipe for you that is inspired by Chez Panisse. It has lemon on lemon on lemon. You can freeze it for up to 2 weeks. Serve it. It's the perfect summer dessert. So lemony and so delicious. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna line a loaf pan with plastic wrap. This is a really great tip. If you put water in your pan, it really holds the plastic wrap down. I know every time I try to do this, it's like coming up on the corners. It drives me crazy, but this will really get it to stick right in the pan. So we're just gonna put that aside and we'll get started. We're gonna start with something that we do a lot. It's a classic technique where you take your sugar and your lemon zest, and we're gonna beat those together so that the oils disperse throughout the sugar, and it really gives you a lot more lemon flavor if you do it like that. It smells great. I love this. Okay, so my sugar is taken on the color of the zest and it smells really lemony. The other thing I'm going to say about this dessert is this is not a recipe for children. It has raw eggs, it has vodka in it. Sometimes it's nice to have a dessert for all the grown-ups in the room. I'm going to put 4 raw eggs in. So I'm going to start them on medium, get them going till they start to froth a little bit, and then I'm going to turn it up to medium-high to really get that volume. It's doubled in volume, it's very light, it's holding a very soft peak. So we're going to take our lemony egg cream and put it in a large bowl. The great thing about this, don't even wash the bowl, you don't have to do it. So heavy cream. And then we wanted to add a little more creaminess and also a little bit of tang, so we're using creme fraiche. Beat the cream with the creme fraiche until we have like a medium peak. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lemon juice on low. I'm going to drizzle that in, and then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vodka. The reason I'm doing that is to keep this from getting really hard and icy in the freezer. So when you add the vodka to that, it keeps it from freezing up so much that you can't eat it. It gives it a nice creamy texture. You can't taste it, but I would say it's not optional. If you really want that nice creamy lightness, you want to add the vodka. I'm going to add, it's our final ingredient, is store-bought lemon curd. We have zest, we have juice, we have curd, so this is lemon, lemon, lemon. It's delicious. And just mix it until it's combined, because I don't want to lose any of the airiness of the cream. I'm going to add 1/3 of our whipped cream to this just to lighten it a little bit before I add all of it, and fold it in. And being really careful not to lose any of that airiness. And the great thing about this, when it's frozen, you're still going to get that. If there's a few streaks, that will be fine. That's it. So I'm going to put this in our loaf pan. I'm going to fill it up all the way, which makes it look really nice when you cut it. Smooth the top off a little bit. So that's it. We're calling it a mousse, but it's really like a soufflé or meringue consistency. And it's going to keep this consistency even when it's frozen. And that's what's so great about this. So you put another smaller piece of plastic on top. You don't want it to absorb any of the flavors from your freezer. It can go in for 6 hours, up to 2 weeks. I actually have one in my freezer right now, and I'm just waiting for the right moment to serve it. Of course, we had one already made. So here it is. I'm going to take the plastic off the top. So what you want to do is hold onto the plastic and then put a plate on top. Hold the edges of the pan, flip it over, and then sometimes it takes a few tries to get it, but just hold onto the plastic and pull around the edge. This one's really frozen. This has never happened to me before. I usually take it out and it comes right out. I don't. Oh, I got it. Okay. Usually you can just hold on the plastic and it'll pull right off. If that doesn't happen, just take a dish towel, put some hot water on it, lay it on top for a minute, and then you should be able to get it out with no problem. And here it is. I'm just gonna peel the plastic off. All done, ready to serve. So I'm gonna cut a slice. And you can see the little bits of a little bit of lemon curd. So pretty. Of course, you're gonna be able to find beautiful berries in the summer as well. So that is also a great thing to serve it with. In the summertime, this is everything you want in a dessert. It's creamy, it's a little bit tangy from the creme fraiche, it's really, really lemony, and it looks like something that came out of a beautiful high-end restaurant, and you made it yourself. Look at how airy it is. You can actually see all the air bubbles in there, and when you put it in your mouth, all dissolved. You're getting the lemon, you're getting that cream. Wow. This is so lemony. So if you're serving someone who's immunocompromised or you're a little bit freaked out about using raw eggs, you can use pasteurized whole eggs in a carton, i.e. something like an egg beater.